Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Allen on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Stafford from the gun. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Stafford now on 3rd down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Henry running to the left. On the move, past the 40. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Brought in left side by Jones. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with 4th and short. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Trying for it with Stafford. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
New set of downs from 37.
53, ready.
Stafford now on first down. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. This is Henry on 2nd. Has some room to work. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Palmer on the return. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
319.
Allen looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They will go. It's Allen. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
59! Set! Blue 60! Omaha! Ready, blue! Look at him!
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got him. That's McMillan. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Panthers first.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. The Panthers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pick.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down from the 42. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
What's that?
On the counter, McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready?
Third and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mexico City in just a moment. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They are going for it. Allen getting out to his left. keep moving forward, Brock. Down inside the opposing 30. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
First and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners, too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Alert!
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. McCaffrey will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Half 85. Half 80.
It's Allen out of the pistol. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Redwoods making a 1-score game before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there.
Their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Zebra.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
59.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
4-yard gain on the play.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it down from 37.
Hey, 50, 22.
On first down, here's Stafford. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So it'll be second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Irving here from the gun. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This, 42 yards from the right half. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Chris Boswell set to
Now
kick
Boswell
off.
on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He's got Jones for the completion. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So first down from the 41. Handoff headed right to Henry. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Redwoods 6.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun, hand off to McCaffrey. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Middle. Look out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down. They'll go. Allen has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. First down from the 42. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Mexico City first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
Look out!
On second down, here's McCaffrey. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Loss of 2 yards.
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. You're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another
Etienne. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Now Allen going to the air. Flush down out to his left. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Redwoods start the second half with some needed points. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Middle. 56.
To the air again, Allen. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left and complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a gain of a yard.
Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or two. That's going to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
70! Set! Look at hot.
Henry running to the left. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Blue 60!
Running once more with Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Lady!
He's back to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 48-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's completed right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's again, it's 47 yards to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
At the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
Redwoods 12. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Felton now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
319!
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Calling 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that is good for a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Connecting on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 5 on the play, and that gives him the 1st. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
180! Middle. Back, please. 5 wide. Monday. Look out.
Working now from the gun. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Allen. Forced out to his right. Taking a chance at the end zone. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Headed out right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And it's 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Check. 180! Middle. Alert!
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Line up the design keeper. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize You know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say adios from Mexico City.